Hello, everyone. It's really nice to see all of you here. So let's start the webinar. Today, we wanted to share with you about our new release, new features, what is in there, and also what's coming within a couple of other two releases. So for the beginning, I would like to mention that some of you already knows it, but some of you still calls us software real estate. But since mid-June this year, we actually changed our face, and from now on, we called software spaces. Mentioning that, it's important for you to understand that nothing else changed. It's the same team behind it. It's the same product. It just, we have a new face. So let's dig in. What are we going to speak today? Most importantly, we would like to share with you about automated lease contract renewals, which would help you save the time, send automated reminders inside the company or outside the company to your tenants, keep up with efficiency and reliability, and also reduce those errors. This would be the thing that we would be mainly speaking about. We would demo you how to set it up, how does it work, etc. But you can also check for the other improvements and new features in our solution that happened with the last release on our online manuals. And here is the list what was done. So feel free to jump in and look for it. If you do not find it, if you do not know where our manuals are, just shoot us a message and we'll share that with you. Okay, so let's not wait anymore and jump into a quick demo about our lease contract automated extensions. So firstly, we would really need to go to real estate setup and turn on this parameter on. It's really easy. If you would go to system feature configuration section, you would see this use automated contract extension. This is the parameter that we need to turn on. And if we would go back to lease contracts list, we would refresh it and see that new fields would appear with further details related to our automated extension. So we can see that automatic extended parameters here, extension period, extension price, extended price indexation, sending notifications, those conditions, and also recipients. So we can use this information not only to follow up, but as well filter our contracts further. Each of these fields could be used as a filter as well. So keep in mind if you're looking for upcoming extensions or was it extended already or not. Let's get further and jump in an existing contract where we can see what was added in here. So since we turned on that parameter on our real estate setup, we can see this additional section. So if you already have this new release updated in your software, you would also be able to see that in your environment. So check on the contract, lease contract auto extension. Keep in mind, these auto extensions work only if the contract status is new. If it's valid, we need to go as usual, go and change the version to a new one, create new version, and then we can work with it, we can set it up. So what we have here, okay, quickly showing, just reminding how to turn on that new version. And first step would be enable this contract auto extension. Then we would need to set up extension period, which could be anything. That could be 3 months as in this example, but that could be as well 6 months, that could be 1 year, 10 years, etc. We need to set up for which period we are extending this contract. Then with a price extension, we can also extend it together with a contract extension. Just keep in mind that only the prices that match expiry date with a contract expiry date would be extended. If it's not matching, you will receive error message. Similarly goes with the extend price indexation. We can also set it up if the price will be extended. And if the price indexation did not happen yet, it would not be extended, and you will receive a notification about it. If the price indexation was already extended, we can work with that. And then additional section that would be email notification settings. We can set two different types of notifications, both of them or only one of them. And then that could be a forewarning before it happens. Then we need to set a forwarding period. That could be 1 month prior, 2 months prior, 6 months prior, etc. And then we can also send a notification on extension date. And the last step would be to enter recipients, where could be multiple ones, not necessarily one. So yes, those would be the only fields that we need to fill in. You may think that it's in your data and you have a lot of contracts, and then it would be time consuming to fill those in. Don't worry about that. We can use configuration packages and help you out with data migration, where you can upload all the data together at once without going contract by contract manually. Of course, if you would like to review those conditions of your contracts, that's okay. You can also go contract by contract and remember what you agreed with your tenants on the way. How does it work? What are the next steps when I set it up? So basically, you can go and set up job queues and then forget about it forever. With a job queues, you would set it up. It's on the manual as well. It's pretty easy process. It just, you need to do it. And then you can set up the frequency as you wish. So that could be hourly renewals, that could be weekly, that could be monthly, that could be annual ones. It's really up to you how you would set up those job queues frequencies. However, if you decide that you need to do that auto extension right away at this point, we can do that contract by contract, of course. You can see here, run automated extension contracts, but it's not active at this point, just because we are having a new version of the contract. We need to validate it before extending. Okay, and now as you can see, it's active one. And if you would click this action button, run automated extension contracts, this would make your contract extended, specifically this one, not all together. To keep up an eye, to understand what happened in the past, we can always also check for automated extensions log. We can see all the entries over here, what happened in the past, and follow up on other details. Probably the last thing what I would like to mention about this functionality would be those email bodies that we need to send to our tenants. Here we are back at our real estate setup, where we can first enter subject text in here, and then the next step would be to create email body. So here's an example of it. Okay, so let me open one of those and explain how does it look. So as you can see, those details in red, those would be auto-populated. We would use the same template for all the contracts. It would apply. It just, those details in red would be taken from each contract separately and bring to the tenant in that email notification. It's only an example. We can include way more fields. We can auto-populate way more details. It's just really up to you how you will set it up. Or do you need our help to set it up? Just let us know. Ping us on Jira and we will help you out. And also we need to mention that there are a couple of different email bodies. So the first one would be for forewarning notification. And the second one would be for after it, for when it was sent on the anniversary of the extension. It could be different one since, of course, we need to inform them that it already happened instead of it's going to happen. Okay, so that would be about the auto extension. Feel free, shoot a question in our comment section, and we will go through it and answer in the end of this presentation. We are not done yet because we also have something to share about what's coming. Now we are doing these more major releases each quarter. So automated lease contract extension was for the past quarter. It was for 25 Q3. And now we are getting ready with publishing 24 Q4. So what's coming? One new feature would be also included, which would be called master contract. So we could define different conditions and terms on those contracts. You can create single sales invoice for all of them at once. You can also track amendments, and also you can view the relations between contracts. As you can see in one of the pictures, we do offer this lease contracts tree, where you can see dependencies, where you can see, is it a master contract or is it a subcontract? And if it's a subcontract, you can also follow on contract number of the master one. On the contract level, a new section would also appear, which would be called child contracts, and we can preview all the details relatable to that specific master contract. If you would be interested, how does it work? Let us know when this release is out, and then we can help you out just explaining how to set it up, because it's very easy, just a couple of steps. Definitely, it will be included in our online manuals, so you will see that updated over there as well. The next part would be an improvement, which is very necessary, improved price indexation. So we enhanced our translations. We aligned the logic with the latest requirements. Also, now it's already compatible with automated contract extensions, because automated contract extensions could also auto-extend those price indexations. And we have added validations and new error message. It's if some of details would be entered incorrectly. So that would be for this one. And we are also planning a bit further. And for the release 26 Q1, we have a couple of new things to share also. So firstly, it would be that we are integrating AI with Sophos Spaces manuals. So probably most of you already know that Microsoft introduced Copilot a couple of releases back, and it's already there. So you can start using it. You can go on one of the cards, for example, customer card, and in the top right corner, you would see that summary about your tenant, and you can click show more, and then you can go into conversation with Copilot and dig deeper. What we are looking for to Sophos Spaces part, we would love to integrate our online manuals to our solution, and then you would be able to ask questions from AI, and then you would get directions how to work with each part of the system. Let's say you forget how to run price indexation and you're curious for the steps, so you would be able to just ask that, and you would be given those next steps. And also the new one, the other part, improved cost allocations and reconciliation. It's not a new one. It's improved part. At the moment, we do have those cost allocations and building cost reconciliation, but we would change the logic behind that, simplify it, and make it more user-friendly. So you would be able to charge your tenants based on actual cost, either on monthly basis or running building cost reconciliation in the end of the period, in the end of the year, or in the end of quarter, and then share with them not only one line reconciliation amount, but as well a detailed preview what is included in that amount. Okay, so that would be about what's new, what's coming in the next releases.